SaaS companies that hire a specialist SEO agency on an average report 30 to 35% higher organic conversion rates than the ones going with generalists. So, what are the best SaaS SEO agencies out there? We are TripleDart, a B2B SaaS growth agency, and today that's what we'll be going through. Quick TLDR before we go through them. The 11 agencies that we'll go through in this list don't sell the same thing. Some lead with proprietary research, some with revenue modeling, and so on. Match the differentiator to the gap that exists in your system. So, how did we choose these agencies? We weighted 6 criteria: client portfolio, customer reviews, execution depth, leadership bench, SaaS expertise, and growth KPIs. And we scored all of these out of a total score of 100. And the agencies that scored the most marks show up in this list. First on the line is TripleDart. What pushes us to the top here is the combination of SEO and GEO inside one workflow. Slate is a proprietary platform for that. It pulls brand presence across Google and AI engines into one view so that the team running the blog also sees how a post gets picked up by, let's say, a ChatGPT. The other piece is the engagement model. We plug into the client marketing team rather than running as an outside vendor. 250 plus B2B SaaS engagements through that setup in the last few years alone. A fit when you want SEO and AI search treated as the same problem. Next up is Omniscient Digital. Their differentiator is a content portfolio approach that they call the barbell strategy. Half the portfolio goes after head terms with thick, durable pieces. The other half goes after long tail and niche queries. They argue the middle is the weakest place to live, and the data they publish backs it. They also use a proprietary research framework called Omniscient X that blends qualitative interviews with keyword data. Third on our list is Single Grain. What sets them apart is an AI-first programmatic content system. The setup goes after thousands of queries at once with templated content while holding to editorial standards. The other differentiator is cross-platform optimization. Organic delivery doesn't live only on Google anymore, and Single Grain tunes the same content for YouTube, Reddit, and AI engines. Next up on our list is Directive Consulting. Their differentiator is financial modeling baked into SEO. Every initiative gets tied to a pipeline number, and LTV to CAC ratios are forecasted before launch as part of the planning step. They focus heavily on tech and cybersecurity, and they call the methodology customer generation. Fifth is Yes Optimist. Their angle is proprietary frameworks and original benchmark reports. They build authority for clients by publishing studies the rest of the industry then cites, which they call the authority moat model. They're useful when the category is crowded and ranking on the head term won't move the needle on its own. Sixth is Scale, a London-based agency. What sets Scale apart is the team structure. Every client gets a dedicated 6% senior team. The link building approach is content partnerships over cold outreach with committed link counts written into the contract. They run quarterly planning sessions and tie targets to a revenue model, a fit when team seniority is non-negotiable. Seventh on our list is SEO Growth Partners. The differentiator most teams notice with them is the contract. Month to month, 21-day cancellation, no annual lock-in. That structure is pretty rare. The other differentiation is a multi-engine coverage. They've extended their workflow to optimize across 5+ LLMs. Eighth on our list is Kalungi. Kalungi runs a fractional CMO model. SEO is treated as a full funnel revenue channel with the CMO embedded inside the client team rather than a delivery manager. They also use a pay for performance structure with quarterly OKRs tied into the contract value. The content team collaborates directly with subject matter experts. Ninth is Simple Tiger. Their differentiator is a proprietary AI layer that assigns dollar values to ranking positions. Instead of prioritizing work by traffic volume or keyword difficulty, they queue work by projected revenue impact per page. The machine learning layer compresses the timeline by stripping low-value work from the queue. This is a fit for teams that want a clear revenue attribution argument at every stage of the engagement. Now, coming to Straight North. They have built a proprietary platform called Go North that tags every inbound lead with a unique identifier and tracks it through the full sales cycle. It pulls from Google Analytics, CallRail, and BrightEdge into one view. The The framing is conversion-led. Every lead gets tracked through to the sale, with the ranking layer underneath that. The reporting is heavier than what most agencies offer. Finally, coming to WebFX. They've been in the business for over 20 years. What sets them apart is industry specialists per account. The account manager comes from your vertical with a deep bench behind them, sized for that approach. They run their own platform called Revenue Cloud FX that tracks SEO attributed sales by industry. Over $10 billion in client revenue tracked through it. A fit for larger SaaS companies that want a long tenured shop. So those were the 11 agencies. The takeaway from this is that your pick depends on what's missing inside your team. If you need, let's say, a proper AI engine coverage plus SEO, go for TripleDart. If what you need is a fractional marketing leader, go for Kalungi. If you need seniority, go for Skin. The full breakdown with pricing, methodology, and industry-specific tables is in the comments below. Do check out the guide. Thank you.